And starting off our 8 o'clock hour is State Senator Greg Tarver, who is on the Joint Legislative Budget Committee. Hey, Mr. Greg, how are you this morning? Thank you for joining us.
Fine. How are you doing today?
Pretty darn good. You heard the governor. You heard John Bel. Governor Edwards on Friday. He addressed you guys. What was your takeaway from that?
Well, other than that, he came to the committee to tell us that we were more broker than we thought we were. And we got to do something about fixing the deficit, over $300 million. I have problems right now with dealing with the rainy day fund unless they can convince me that the rainy day fund must be taken out. I know we're going to have problems in the future, and if we don't resolve the structure problem today, we still don't have problems. Down the line, the next budget, we might have a cut also before we get to session, not special session, but the real session. We might wind up with another deficit down the line before this year is out.
Now, John Bel said on Friday that he himself was not going to recommend any new taxes. Is he just kind of leaving the dirty work for you guys? Well,
number one, that the taxes is not the component in the special session. Balancing the budget is in the component for the special session. We got to do one or other. We got to cut and use $119 million from the rainy day fund to balance this out. I'm not for using the rainy day fund right now because it's not raining. One day we'll have a hurricane and we'll need that money.
You used it during the Jindal administration, and we really weren't as desperate then.
That's not factual. We were very, very desperate then. We're not as desperate now. We have other means. The economy is changing. I think that the economy is coming back. Louisiana is in a recession with approximately 4 or 5 other states, like Oklahoma is in a recession at the same time, North Dakota. And it basically because our oil revenue and our natural gas is down some. It's coming back. Right now it's at 50, above 50. I think it's stabilized about 55 or 60, all the experts says. And of course, not only that, this is a different day.
University health, universities K through 12, what should they expect, Senator?
Well, let me say this to you. I don't want to see anyone cut, but we'll have to make a decision to reduce other things in the budget. We'll try to avoid dealing with K through 12. We'll try to avoid from dealing with cutting these public-private partnerships. We'll try to avoid that. It might not be pleasant, but we'll have to try to avoid it. But if we can't, we just can't.
A couple of minutes ago, one of our favorite guests said, we're broker than we thought. How do you propose we fix that? What is the Greg Tarver idea? What would you propose?
Well, number one, we have to do a combination of going through the budget, eliminating programs that is obsolete today. And once we do that, we'll have to bring in some of these credits, recall some of these credits. We got about credits about maybe $2 or $3 billion out there, and bring those in and cut those. To give you an example, Walmart gets $750 million of credit every year. That needs to be cut in half, number one. And other ones out there like that.
Do you think
eliminated? We can't live like we live in the sky. We have to live on Earth.
Do you think this can be done, in your opinion, without raising taxes and fees?
Well, I think, sir, what you're talking about, raising fees. Did you say fees?
Yes, taxes or fees.
Well, many ways you can raise fees that directly don't hit the people, hit businesses and other things like that. And people give you example, the insurance department. You can raise the fee in the insurance department, only they basically deal with insurance companies because they are the ones that need the insurance department. We can cut the credits that we have out there right now, and we really do not have to raise taxes.
You said earlier, eliminate some programs that are obsolete. Can you give us some examples? And this would obviously mean some jobs.
Well, not necessarily, okay? Not necessarily mean some jobs. We have cut Louisiana jobs about 30% since I've been there, to 25 to 30%. I think we need to look at the total budget, and this is 2017, see what we need today in 2017, and eliminate a lot of the programs that is instituted in 1996.
Can you give us some examples?
Well, it's kind of hard because if I give you the example of one of them, those people will start calling me.
Right.
You had said a couple of seconds ago, Louisiana and a number of other southern states are in a recession because of the energy industry. With the Trump presidency's attitude toward things like the Keystone Pipeline, the Dakota Pipeline, et cetera, do you see the Louisiana energy industry coming back and coming back strong?
I think that by the end of this year, I'm only listening to the Goldman Sachs type of people who know more about this oil and gas than I ever thought about knowing. Say that it will be about $60 or $65. I think that natural gas will be approximately $4 MCF. Okay, I think that itself will bring us back a lot and will put people back to work. And we need to some things like that need to happen. But once we do that, we need to divert. We need to go out here like Texas and divert and bring in other companies and see what we can do.
Senator Tarver, real quickly, the special session, just 10 days. Is that adequate?
Well, we really don't need that many days. In actuality, we really don't have to go to special session. If the governor can do the cuts and the joint legislature, the budget can do the cuts, we really don't have to go to special session. I really hate to go to special session and cut people, and they're paying the legislature for being down there.